Hey, Scott Devine here, creator and founder of scottsbasslessons.com, and today I'm going to talk about where you should be stood when you're gigging and how that can affect your performance. Before we get into this lesson, I just want to say that groove that you just heard, you can download that completely for free. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the link below this video and it'll take you through to where you can download it. And if you're on scottsbasslessons.com and you're watching this video on there, the download link is right below this video. Now in this lesson, I want to talk about where you're actually standing on stage. When I was younger, this used to be so confusing, and it's something I see with loads of bands. Nobody really knows where they should be. You know, you turn up at the gig and you just, if you're the first guy there, you kind of like choose wherever you want. And then if you're the last guy there, you just fit wherever's left over, which is normally sort of like in the corner by a weird lamp or a man with a little dog. So there is a rule that you should use when setting up on a gig. And think about it, if you think about the band, what are the two instruments that really need to lock together? What are the foundation of the band? Well, the foundation of the band, the bass and the drums, they really need to be locked together. So by that, you think to yourself, okay, well I need to be next to the drummer. Because on countless occasions I've been to gigs where the drummer's in the middle and the bass player is way over there on the right or left hand side, like literally, miles away. And when I'm setting up on a gig, I'm nearly on the drummer's lap. I'm really close, really next to the drummer, so I can hear everything that's going on and really lock in tight with him. The next thing is, which side of the drums do you want to go on? Okay, we know that we need to be near the drummer, but where which side? The side that you should go on is where the most consistent rhythmical instrument is that he's playing, which is the hi-hats. Okay, that's the thing that generally keeps the time. Okay, the ride, yes, sometimes, but the hi-hats is the kind of sort of like focal point when he starts off. So because of that, I always go on the side of the hi-hats. So if it's a right-handed drummer, I'd go on the left-hand side of the drums. So the drummer's on my right-hand side, and if he was a left-hand sided drummer, I'd have him on my left-hand side, and that gives me that consistent sort of like then it gives me something to lock into. And again, you're right next to him so he can hear your bass amp as well. Something else to take into consideration is where your amp is. Is it on a chair? Is it on the floor? Is it next to a wall? All these things affect the bass. So when you're on a gig, if it's a really rumbly room and it's a bit boomy, you take your amp off the floor and it might help that. It might sort of like get rid of that. Or again, if the bass amp's right up against the back of a wall as well, take it away from the wall and that'll really help you sort of like get rid of some of that boom. If you are on a big stage and you have to be miles away from the drummer, the thing is you'll probably have monitoring, which is cool, okay? So you can have in your monitor exactly what you want. So what are you going to ask for in your monitor when it comes to drums? What's really important? The consistent instrument that he plays, and that'll be the hi-hat and the ride. You also want to get a lot of snare in there as well. So hi-hat, snare, and ride. The bass drum, it's so powerful, the bass drum, that you kind of get that from everywhere. But I also ask for bass drum sometimes in my monitor, depending on what room I'm playing. So hopefully that will give you a little bit more of an idea of now where to set up on stage. So now I want you to let me know about your experiences when you're setting up on stage. Are you having problems when you get to the gig and everybody's just throwing their gear all over the place? Let me know, comment below. This is all about building an amazing bass community that can help each other. If you haven't subscribed to my website yet, Go over there, check that out. ScottsBassLessons.com is one of the biggest and fastest growing websites, bass websites on the world today. On the world, in the world today. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that right now, because that means you'll get a notification every time I upload a video. Other than that, take it easy and get in the shed.